Hi, happy Tuesday. I do hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Lori. I'm also known as Simon, and this is my channel. Let's go ahead and get to our daily reading for the day. I'm going to pull an Earth Wisdom, and we'll go from there. If you've never been to my channel before, I don't take jumpers. I wait for my guides and angels to tell me the cards are in the order that they need to be in. And while bad things do sometimes happen, I will always try to find a positive outcome. Not really sure what that card was doing in there. I do work with my cards every day and shuffle them up. And it looks like the universe wants us to know that true wisdom abounds when we live for the divine. I guess that's pretty good advice and knowledge to have, right? That deep inner knowing. Yeah, I think it's a great thing to know for all of us. I truly do. True wisdom that comes from knowing who we are inside. Knowing that our divine essence is the same divine essence that lives within all plant life, animals, the stars, the universe, our mother and father, our brothers and sisters, no matter where they are. That's true wisdom. And it is our responsibility to remain true to our divine essence, to take care of Mother Earth and our Father, and to always give them our love, and to show our brothers and sisters who we truly are, to be authentic with our storytelling of our past and our experiences, of the deep love we have for God within our heart and souls, and how much we cherish Mother Earth, and the divine connection that we all share that enables us to shine collectively and understand one another, and truly become empathic individuals to truly understand the laws of love and light and true devotion to the divine. We just need to remember to always look at the bigger picture. You know, they talk about, is it Abraham Hicks and Law of Attraction? And Aaron Dowdy, who also talks about Law of Attraction, right? Well, Abraham Hicks, they're right. When you feel like you're lacking something, that's what you're putting out into the universe. So you need to bring that back, right? And to stay connected to your divine essence. Always. There's just one slight flaw or one slight problem. Yes, through the law of attraction, you need to focus on the love. You need to have love in abundance. And that's where Rose comes in. Rose, who has been with me forever, is becoming so very loud and channeling messages straight from Mother Earth as to what she's going to do come springtime when all of our family returns. And though the law of attraction is very real, I need you all to understand, without love, it's meaningless. What are you attracting into your life if you're not doing it from a place of love? That's where malicious animal magnetism gets a chance to grow. When those who don't serve the divine practice in the ways of laws of attraction and always look at it that way, but there's no gatekeepers to keep them in check. Well, there is now. Times are changing. And I guarantee you that if Abraham Hicks were to hear me, she would agree with me. She would. She would say absolutely love is at the center of all things. For without love, we are nothing. And without the love of the divine, we can't heal the grief that's been thrown upon us and the world and our brothers and sisters. You know, I don't listen to them much, and I don't know much about the law of attraction, but I do know the messages that I channel and the things that I hear. And I know for certain, at the center of it all is love. Because without love, nothing matters. Nothing. True love. Unconditional love. Where you give of yourself until it hurts. Absolutely. because you want that person to feel that love. And so you give of yourself, and you give of yourself, and you give of yourself, because you know all that you give is coming back from the divine. True laws of attraction, in my mind, is when we give out that love and we give of ourselves, we get that back tenfold in true abundance. And that's what I think true wisdom comes from. All right, so let's go ahead and get a healing energy, and then we'll go from there. Abraham Hicks. I don't really listen to them. They are of my generation. They were around in the very beginning when everybody started to wake up and realize. But there were some they knew that didn't get to climb aboard at that time, if you will. But they're making up for it now. The new wave, the younger ones, need to learn about love, true love, and devotion, to beat back the wolves in sheep's clothing, to truly allow the laws of attraction to take hold for those who serve the divine in true reverence, not for wolves in sheep's clothing. Their reign is coming to an end. My father said so. And so did my mother. And so did Rose. And trust me, Rose knows everything. She was gone a long time. She's not gone anymore. She never left home. She was sent away. Don't worry about it. She's got everything under control. Divine light is what everybody's going to see come springtime. I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. And your intuition should guide you as well to discover who you are, the wonder and amazement and true beauty of who you are, the divine fruit of our mother and father. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun, and the fruit I bear reflects my inner light. My inner light has been dulled for quite some time from a broken heart. My inner light, I long for it to shine now. And I pray that your inner light begins to shine more and more as well. For that's what our father and mother truly want. They want for all of our lights to shine, all of our individualities to shine through with our own divine light and essence. As our little ones, our divine beings of light, angelic beings of light that live within us, come more and more to the surface, and they're enabled to shine, and they guide us home, and they connect our spirit to the divine, and they show us what it's all about, and they guide us on our path and give us our answers as we need them and seek them earnestly. It's a glorious thing, and it's always a two-way street. You need to make them feel safe so that they can show you what they know. Yes, safely home with the arms of our father and our mother. It's where we all belong. You just need to keep looking at the bigger picture. All of it. All of it. It all comes from within right here. That whole law of attraction. Allow your little one to take part, please. Because those laws of attraction, you will have never seen anything like it in your entire fucking life. I don't care how much of abundance you live in, or how much beauty is within your heart and soul, or how many glorious things you have in your life. You won't understand the true beauty of it all until you look at the bigger picture and you see all the angelic beams of light shining, and you feel your heart being pulled to them as they call to your divine essence to shine. It is one of the most glorious things ever. You just need to keep looking for it and keep working with it. All right, let's go ahead and get an ancestor card. Change is upon us. It is indeed. True change is upon us. Upon all of us. I told you everybody has a choice to make. And the days of that choice are getting closer for many. I pray you'll serve the light and not the shadow. The true, unconditional God that loves us all. The one who made us all. The one who loves Mother Earth as his lady. The Holy One. The true divine essence that lives within us, that comes from our mother and father, that is pure light. That's who we long to seek our inspiration from. That's who our divine essence longs to get back to. The Holy One, where they came from when they agreed to come here and take on this human form to teach us to be spiritual beings all over again. I know people think it's to learn to live a human existence, but it's not. It's to teach the humans, the ones alive within this human shell, to be spiritual beings, to show them the way home, to let go of the chains that bind them and take soul flight into the ethereal realms and connect to the collective consciousness that we're all a part of, that comes from the Holy One and Mother Earth. If you're not living for the Holy One and bringing total light and love to the 5D and beyond, when you connect to the collective consciousness, what the fuck are you doing connecting to it? You don't belong there. If you're going with an ego and wants and desires for yourself and not others, you don't fucking belong there. And it's time for us to remove you. Yes, it is. Trust me on it. I already pulled this, right? They're asking for another one. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It does. And I guess that's why they wanted me to pull it, because for so long, people striving to live to the light and to connect to the divine consciousness, to truly be one with the universe, have had so many bad things and thoughts going on in their brain, being told it was the shadows of their past and how they had to deal with it. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's bullshit. You don't have to. Those shadows, those hurts, those pains, you give those to the divine. You look within and you look at it from all sides and heal that hurt. And you let those shadows go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get an Earth Magic card. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Of course it does. You know, there was a time when people weren't truly following the Holy One. I tried to explain it, how Rose was imprisoned by a very bad person some 30 years ago. And how the new generation of light workers, spiritual warriors, they were taught to work through their shadows and to deal with the echoes of their mind, of their past. And I'm here to tell you that's not the way it has to be. You let go of everything and you drop everything you're doing. And you take only your heart and your soul and that which you can carry within. And you start off on your journey And it's filled with such love and light and laughter that you don't feel the sadness until you start to pull away. And now Rose and I apologize for being gone so long. But Rose was helping me to heal my broken and shattered world. And I didn't realize. But we do now. And I've come home to my father. I am his girl, his little girl, if you will, his lady. I may not be much of a girly girl, but I do know how to be a lady for my father, to show him my love and shine as bright as the sun, with all the love he gives me and that my mother provides for me. That I know how to do. All right, let's go ahead and get a Sacred Destiny card. They're worth everything to me. My father and mother's love, I would be nothing without it. They were told I left home. I didn't leave home. I was pushed away by a very bad man, and then cursed and spit on, with a door slammed in my face to boot. And then he proceeded to lie about me. I had no idea how bad it was until recently. And I gotta tell you, I don't mind my father seeing the total truth of everything that I've been through and all the lies he was told about his daughter. I don't mind a fucking bit. I actually want him to see the truth. I want him to know every detail of everything that person did to me. Yes, I do. Because when I give it to my father to tell my father, I can do it with a gentle release, as we always should. Whatever we need to release, the anger, the hatred, the meanness, the sadness, that scorned feeling, the feelings of being betrayed, all of it. When we give it to the divine, we can release it with love, to allow them to do what needs to be done with it, and surrender the outcome to the divine. For when we don't hold on to the resentment or harbor those feelings of hatred or resentment or anger, we can continue to thrive in the world that's been given to us, to truly connect to our brothers and sisters and learn soul flight and astral travel, to truly connect to the divine and travel that crystalline grid and help to wake up the entire universe. It's a glorious fucking thing, isn't it? All right, so lately I went and I got a new deck of cards, and I worked with them yesterday. And what they are is they are medicine cards, animal medicine cards. And I worked with them yesterday, and I was doing a few different spreads. So I thought maybe I'd pull one animal medicine card for us today to see which we should take on. Just to see. I found these cards so great. I actually am thinking about using them for the monthly sign readings. They're glorious cards. We won't go into the design right now. It's something I'm fighting through personally. 48, the wild boar. Well, let's read. Oops. 48. The wild boar. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to drop it. You'll see what I mean. I'm sure it's truly appropriate for all of us today. Confrontation. Although the warrior was accustomed to the sultry heat of his bayou homeland, he was shaking as if from a cold draft. The council of elders had caught him telling a lie. The punishment for this offense was banishment from the tribe. To restore his honor among the people, he would have to face the wild boar with a knife as his only weapon. If he failed, he would die, torn apart by the ravaging tusk of the fiery-eyed beast. This prospect filled him with dread. Then the spirit of the wild boar came to him in a dream. It was enraged that the young man had broken his warrior's vows by lying. It told him that he would first have to face and conquer the self-important and deceitful beast within himself. If he hoped to survive their combat, the young warrior vowed to honor the truth from that moment forward. He faced the wild boar that day and killed the beast. The warrior kept the tusk of his adversary as a lifelong reminder to always confront the weaknesses within himself. There are several varieties of boar, and this powerful medicine of the warrior clans applies to all of them. The Maya called boar javelina, and the Choctaws saw the razorback as wild boar. Its medicine teaches us to confront human weaknesses and to change them into strengths. The human spirit is empowered through wild boar's willingness to confront fears, the challenges at hand, and uncomfortable circumstances, courageously standing tall without running from the situations that life presents is powerful medicine indeed. If wild boar has charged into your cards today, you are being asked to confront anything or anybody that you have been avoiding. Pay attention, embrace your warrior nature, and find the courage to confront your fears. Or are you being asked to confront, got to turn the page, to confront a personal weakness or a career challenge? It is time to finish a project that you abandoned, thinking it might be too difficult to accomplish. Confront your feelings regarding some situation that makes you nervous or causes discomfort and brings yourself the peace of closure. If you have been procrastinating, or bring yourself the peace of closure. If you have been procrastinating, wild boar is reminding you to quit avoiding the inevitable. In all cases, it is insisting that you be fully present and mindful of what is happening and why. If you drew this card, you already possess the courage needed to confront all that life offers. Just remember where you hid that courage. Challenges do not reclaim your spirit's energy. Hold on. Challenges do not simply vanish. Unless you actively embrace your issues, you cannot reclaim your spirit's energy. Half the battle is won through the warrior's willingness to acknowledge and accept the whole truth at all times. You know, and such is what I'm dealing with right now. I don't know about you, but I was talking about how I was betrayed by somebody and they lied to my father, and I didn't want to face him. I didn't want to face the fear that my father truly didn't want me at home anymore. And that this man's lies were true. That I was evil. And followed Satan. Because I can connect and channel and read cards and get messages. And I was afraid to face it. But I'm not anymore. I started facing it the other day, and it takes a lot of courage to walk through and to tell my father that I'm home and that I didn't leave and that all that he heard about me was a lie. Though my bad practices and bad choices in my past life, before coming to know the divine, in my divine essence, to truly understand I made some bad choices in life. And he used those choices against me to think that my father wouldn't love me. Well, here I am today facing it. Standing up to my bully, to my narcissist, and going to my father to tell him exactly who I am and why he didn't recognize me and why he couldn't hear me screaming out from the depths of my hell because of all the crap somebody else put on me that I allowed them to, out of fear that I wasn't worthy, from programmed religion believing that I was not worthy of my father's love. How it must have hurt him to think the child he gave everything to thought that she wasn't loved by him. Must have hurt him so very bad. I pray none of you feel that way, and if you do, take it from me. We are loved for exactly who we are. He made us. He knows all of our choices before we make them. And Mother Earth is there to comfort us and provide us all the nourishment we need and the medicines we need in order to survive this world. Don't listen to the lies, and don't be afraid to talk to God and to Mother Earth. Be exactly who you're supposed to be. Be their child and love them and all your quirkiness, all your craziness, all your imperfections that other people say are driving them crazy are perfectly perfect in the eyes of the divine, for they need you just as you are. So face your fears. Face the wild boar head on. Face the ones who are telling lies about you. Break right on fucking through them and tell your mother and father you're home to do whatever it is they ask you to do in total love and light and laughter. All right, so let's go ahead and get a fairy blessing, shall we? I want a fairy blessing. I do. You want the small one or the big one? You want the big one? Okay. So do I. I feel like we need a big fairy blessing, not the small one. It's been a hard week coming to terms with what this person told God about me, told my father, my angels, guides, and spirits. How he led astray so many of my brothers and sisters with wrongful teachings due to malicious animal magnetism. Him wanting all the power for himself. But not anymore. I am my father's daughter. And I truly am an ambassador of light and spiritual warrior. But most importantly, I am my father's daughter. And I will do anything for him. Anything he asks me to. And I will love Mother Earth with all my heart and soul and bring her glory to all that I do, with all that I teach those that are around me through love, light, and laughter, and true devotion to the divine that lives within everyone. I'm home, and I'm not leaving. These cards don't feel like they cut right, but I could, oh, there's two cards, that's why. A blessing of connection. Well, that's glorious. I can't wait to read that one. Let's read that one. A blessing of connection. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. The second card, it's Brigid's Flame. The Tuatha De Danann, yeah. Yes. To bring warmth back to hearth and home. Alright, so a blessing of connection. And yes, I will do picture in picture. You know how much I love the Fae. The fairy gift of interactions with the natural world and with humanity, where we feel we have a true place. This blessing is a fairy gift, that of deep connection and affinity with the world around you. There will soon be a new friendship or contact or being who enters your world and with whom you seem to have great natural understanding, despite your differences. This can be between two people, in a bond crossing cultures, locations, customs, or between animal and human, creating warmth and love and beauty and companionship, or between yourself and the fairy world, allowing you to feel enlivened, strengthened, emboldened, and able to sense all about you, their presence. That's the one we're going for. With this, when this takes place, you feel a true part of the planet and the world, and you feel a sense of belonging and being at home. With this blessing, you are so very comfortable and at ease, for perhaps the first time in a long time. You are accepted and cared for, heard and truly listened to, and there will be friendly interactions when this beautiful blessing of the Fae comes to be with you. Enjoy the interactions and the renewed sense of being at home within the world of nature. Please allow the Fae in. Please accept this blessing from me and from them. Allow the Fae to work with you. Allow their love and light to consume your soul, and let them show you the magic that they know. Let them show you the true way home, to love, light, and laughter. Yes, Brigid's Flame, 34. We will be turning the wheel, by the way, for the spring equinox. I haven't put it out yet, just like we did for midwinter. The blessing of Brigid's Flame. We did it for Embol, and when Brigid got her own national holiday in Ireland, at St. Brigid. Yes, and we're going to do the same for the spring equinox. Ostera, a blessing of Brigid's Flame, the fiery gift to light the dark spaces, to bring spring to the heart's winter, to allow your heart to feel love again, to allow it to come alive and no longer feel dead from the betrayal of others that were in your life who wanted to steal your light. No more. A blessing of Brigid's Flame. Yes, picture in picture. The fairy gift to light the dark spaces, to bring spring to the heart's winter. She chooses to bring you her gift now, a fairy blessing to light the darkness and bring warmth to you once again. Her heart is a flame, her eyes like two green lakes, and her hair a field of gold. She is the goddess Brigid, she who unites us, she who protects us, she who inspires us. Has claimed you as under her watch and protection. Brigid is a fairy goddess of flame, flame from the cleanest, most primal source. Her name means bright arrow, almost as if she is a ray of light directly from the sun. And this fiery ignition is key to the birthing of ideas and ideals, and thus, in this way, she brings her fire to your blessing and ensures you will be warmed, that sacred hospitality will reign, that all will be welcomed, that solar light will burn brightly for you. Brigid's fairy light is a brightness that brings warmth, new life, even the rebirth of our souls to us all. Brigid is able, with her fiery flame, to burn away within us whatever is harming us. And she is able to illuminate our very best traits with it too. She will help you, who receives this blessing of her holy fires, move further into your own creative power in healthy, beneficial ways that help people contribute from their very best selves. She oversees creative endeavors, poetry. I gotta turn the page. So the words that are spoken will touch your souls, will touch our souls. She is a smith, so she helps us create alchemy and bringing together of differences in order to create something greater, something united, and she is transcendent of all labels. Call her what you will, goddess, saint, pagan, fairy, woman. She will bring wealth and healing and great good to all those who receive this blessing. Where her sacred flame is, peace is found. Inspiration is birthed. Goodness abounds. Abundance flows. Creativity is celebrated. And a sense of united purpose completes us and brings us home. She is the fairy goddess, and she has walked forward with a candle lit from the flame within her heart. And her fire shall unite and delight you who receives this gift this day. Blessings, human child, and may Brigid, the swan, the nurturer, the sword maiden, the mother, the fairy goddess of the old lands, be with you. Well, amen to that. May Brigid be with us all as the Tuatha and Danann continue to come home and show us, all angelic beings of light, the way back to our mother and father, as it should always be. All right, love and light to you always. I wish you the very best in life. I truly do. Bright blessings and namaste. Bye-bye. Don't forget, Wednesday we'll have our midweek check-in. All right, I'll talk to you later. Don't forget, if you like my videos, please remember to hit like, subscribe, and come on back for more, okay? Those likes, subscribes really help my channel. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.